Good day to all our esteemed viewers, particularly the taxable adults in Ondo State. My name is TOLU ADEGBIE, the Executive Chairman, Ondo State Internal Revenue Service. You are welcome to this special edition of Pay Your Tax. On this edition of Pay Your Tax, we will attempt to touch on divergent issues in tax collection and administration in Ondo State. So our talking point is 2023 tax administration outlook, given all the various things that are happening in Nigeria at the first quarter of 2023. You're welcome.
Aketi, Arakuri, Oduayo, Oluwarotimi, Akeredolu.
Aketi, Akeredolu.
No doubt, the Oluwarotimi Akeredolu administration is daily delivering on its promises to the people of the Sunshine State. Dividends of good governance of reaching citizens in forms of road construction across the state, attraction of solid industrial base for the state, potential utilization of diverse resources of the state, creating jobs through agri value chains, making schools in the state accessible as well as conducive for learning, encouragement of community projects through government funding, and bringing smiles to the faces of the public service workers again through regular payment of salaries, and rehabilitation of moribund boreholes in the state to mention a few. Hulala! Aketi is working. Governor Akeredolu is working a stop. The sun is shining again on the lives of the people of the Sunshine State. Having done this much for the good of all in Ondo State, the Oluwarotimi Akeredolu administration says more life-changing projects for all citizens are underway. Therefore, encourage the state government by paying your tax today for all nooks and crannies to become heaven of comfort for all. Pay your tax, as tax brings development. This message is sponsored by the Ondo State Internal Revenue Service.
Aketi, Akeredolu. Aketi.
Clear policy direction from Mr. Governor has been enunciated in his speech. We're all Nigerians. We all had the Supreme Court says all notes, whether old or new, have to be accepted between now and December 2023. And Mr. Governor, while we're waiting for CBN pronouncement, Mr. Governor has gone ahead to give a policy direction for Ondo State that all those old notes remain legal tender. So we, as Revenue Authority of Ondo State, we will accept those old notes in line with Mr. Governor's policy directive, for all purpose of revenue activities in Ondo State. For example, we collect revenues from taxi drivers, Okada riders, based on what people paid to them, based on the currency people used to pay to them. And we are telling them now, today, we stopped a while ago when there was no pronouncement and there was no clear policy direction or directive from Mr. Governor. But with the directive of yesterday, we have informed all our sales operators, all the people who sell tickets for Okada, for taxi, that they should start accepting those notes. So we are just, executing the instruction of Mr. Governor. As to whether CBN has said something or well, we don't know about that. All we know is that Mr. Governor has given a policy directive and we're obeying. And so please, we enjoy everybody in Ondo State for the purpose of revenue collection or for the purpose of revenue or anything that has to do with revenue activities in Ondo State, we accept the notes. In addition, because of all the issues that people are having at the banks, we noticed that payment for driver's license, payment for vehicle renewal, which before now can only be conducted at the banks, we have migrated all those payments now to an online platform. So from your phone, all you need to do is visit www.quickteller.com. Once you go into the Quickteller platform, say you want to take you to a place, what do you want to do? You want to pay for vehicle plate number purchase, vehicle plate number renewal, if you want to, even driver's license. But for driver's license, you have to go to our own website, Odirs, www.odirs.ng, or just come to the office and ask. All officers are aware You can do everything now from the comfort of your home. You don't need the banks anymore to pay for anything that has to do with road taxes in Ondo State. You can do everything online. But because of the circumstances now, we've been forced to migrate all our payments away from the bank now to an online platform called QuickTeller. So once you go on the QuickTeller application, you can pay for you can pay for your plate number issuance for fresh one. You can pay for plate number renewal, so vehicle particulars renewal. You can do registration, and then of course, by the time you now go for driver's license, you come to our website. We have linked our website to the FRSC website. From there you can apply for new driver's license, do a driver's license renewal, and pay all on that platform. So we moved the total motor licensing transactions away from bank activity or bank branch activity to online platform. So that's one good thing that we're able to come up with. But that is for that. It's only foreign revenue really that is affected. But if you look at the volume of foreign revenue in the informal sector vis-a-vis total collection, we are trying to grow it. The volume is not too much, about 10%, but 10% of 30 billion is significant. We're talking about 3 billion, which we lost. So in the state like Ondo State, you can imagine that volume. So it's quite significant. We're approaching the same way we approach our targets on a yearly basis. We've had our retreats, we've marshaled our strategies, and then we execute the trust strategies. It's just so easy. We looked at what worked last year, what did not work, where are the areas of opportunities, where are the areas of threats, what are the things that we need to discontinue because we're not getting the result we thought we should get. One of those areas is the HOCOS project. The HOCOS project we thought will get, within the first 1 year, we're doing like 50,000 applications. But unfortunately, the whole of last year, we ended up with just about less than 5,000 applications. So that's less than 10%. So we're going to discontinue that and then revert back to the old order where the Ministry of Lands will interface directly with the people. We'll pull our stuff out. We've already gotten approval for that. So we'll discontinue what's not working and we'll lay a lot of emphasis on what is working. For example, the amount of money we're able to generate in terms of payee, bank duty, and things like that. We'll put a lot more emphasis on it. We also look at collaboration with the MDAs. How can we help them? The MDAs have done such a wonderful, wonderful job. The growth started about 2 years ago, from all the MDAs, and everybody thought it was a fluke. But we partnered with them. There was no commission at that time, during that period of about for that year, 2 years ago, there was no commissioners appointed. So we're working with the permanent secretaries directly, and they jumped revenue by almost 50%. As when they appointed the commissioners, I was at the presentation where I said, commissioners have been appointed now, and I hope that with the appointment, revenue will not fall. I wasn't trying to cast aspersion on anybody's integrity or character. I was just trying to crack a joke at that time. However, maybe they took it to heart, and last year, 2022, revenue actually increased from the MDAs to a level I have never seen it go to. So, which means the potential is there. The potential from all the various ministries is there. So we just have to keep pushing it.
Hooray! Payment of taxes and rates is now made easier and simpler in Ondo State through the Ondo State Internal Revenue Service. One-stop shop model tax stations in 2 different locations in Akure State Capital. Visit Oyemekun Tax Station within the premises of Wema Bank PLC on Oyemekun Road, Akure, or visit Alagbaka Tax Station within the premises of UBA PLC, Alagbaka, Akure, to pay your taxes and rates into Ondo State designated revenue accounts without any stress. For further inquiries, call the following number: 0188 0839-7000 or 09284-77004 or send WhatsApp messages to this number 08104864804. Contact us at odirs.ng or info@odirs.ng. Also, chairman at odirs.ng. Our website is www.odirs.ng. Pay your tax as tax brings development. Ondo State Internal Revenue Service announcer.
My name is Wale Akitenwa, the Honorable Commissioner for Finance, Ondo State. I pay my tax, and I want you to know that I see the benefits of tax paying all around me. I see the good roads that has been developed by this government. I see the hospitals that have been improved upon and developed. I see the schools that have been well equipped. I want to assure you that every naira you pay as tax is being judiciously expended for the good of the people. And I want you to know that the more you pay your tax, you pay regularly, the more you enjoy the benefits of good governance. Ondo State, under Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, is set to witness unparalleled development. So I want to encourage you all, please pay your tax. God bless you.
Every year is different from the other year, and every year is different from what the year is going to come. All we just try and do is that get our strategies right, have the proper structure, and then we believe in those. Okay, 2023 was billed as the year of data, the year of dynamism. And we told our staff, what do we mean by the year of data? We want a year in which we use data analysis to drive all aspects of revenue generation. For example, it's data that will tell us if someone has, for example, we get a list of everybody that opens bank accounts in Ondo State, which is the law. Data will tell us if we assess somebody to a certain amount of money to pay in terms of tax, and the person claims, oh, I've not worked for the past 10 years. In fact, my children is feeding me, this and that. And then we key this into our big data engine, and then fetches the fact that I've just opened accounts in 2 or 3 other banks in the last 1 month. The question will be, where are you getting this from? So, year of data means this is a year in which our big data engine that we've been working on will actually launch this year. That big data engine will ensure that we keep a robust database of all taxpayers in Ondo State, and then we upload that data regularly, so that as things change, we can also change. Taxation is supposed to be based on your income. Your income cannot be growing every year. Sometimes your income is flat. Sometimes you don't even have any income for that year. So we should have the ability to vary our assessments. So that's that about data. So this year is a year in which we want to collect data from all sources, and use that data to profile our taxpayers so we can assess